scene. A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UCF Knights offense takes the field to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
On target over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The inside handoff. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air, it's Lynn. Pocket breaking down. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. The Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Rebels offense will take the field. First time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running backs.
He's loose on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give out of the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Lynn. There's the pressure. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And some room to work. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Got his man quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They'll try to snap it quickly. He'll do it himself on the draw. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Lynn. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Rebels heading quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Swings it out to the flat. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
On that last one, it's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Buys a little time with his feet. The throw. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to pass, it's Pena. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Working that left side now. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Knights! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back with the 3.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Pena. Throws to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense
breaks into the open. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Motion from the back. Now from inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure, keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Absolutely perfect. The lead is down to a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he throws another. His third one of the night. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he... And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He's going to keep it. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've been running it, but now the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Back to throw, it's Pena. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They've got the screen set up. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
The Knights will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got room to work. Did the work himself. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this 3rd quarter. This quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds space on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Touchdown, Rebels.
A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo.
There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
Unloads to the wideout. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. To the air on first down. Got his man. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. No huddle here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. On the move is the 30. There he goes to the left. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So they could take the lead with a field goal, but in this situation, they want to go for the touchdown on 4th down. Touchdown, Rebels. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Pena. He's got his man, makes the grab.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Fires to the right. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Quick release by the QB. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Swings it out to his running back. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Knights! They move on top here in the 4th.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll give it to the back. Crosses to 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Going to sling it on second down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Looking to throw again. Throwing right. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
Coyotes, 23. UCF, 18.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the RPO, complete. And that had all the makings of mud meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Pena. Makes the grab. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights in the hurry up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, UCF! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. the pass rush. Is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job on the defender.
Under fire. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Looking to throw, it's Pena. Quick completion on the out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the run, deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate, and late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give your...
He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time.